Welcome to the channel Code Effectively. The video for today is a very important video. Java statements question is asked in your board exam. That could be 12th or that could be in your 10th. In every board exam, this question is being asked for around 2 to 3 marks. So you must know this is a very scoring topic. So you must know how to write these questions. Let's begin, and please watch this video till the end. So first of all, we are asked, like these questions are, we are given simple mathematics statements and we have to convert them into Java statement. Like for sure, we are given a is equals to 0.5 minus 2y cube. Okay, divide by x minus y. Now we have to write this in a computer code, or we have to just write this in the form of Java statement. So what it will be? It will be a, and I will first write this part. That would be 0.5 minus 2, and this would be into, okay, and since this y cube is a mathematic function, so we will take mat.par y comma 3. So this indicates that this is y cube. Okay, and I will close my bracket here. After this, I will just make another bracket and I will put y minus x minus y. That's my computer statement. Okay, now let me put you into a dry run also. So what will happen for the computer? It will first go, it will take 0.5, then it will go 2, and it will see mat.par y comma 3. It means it will put y raised to the power 3, and it sees that now this bracket has been closed. So this means we have done with this expression. So what it will do, it will come to the next and it will see a divide. So what it will put, a divide and then x minus y. This is how computer will also compute it, and I think we have got the same thing only, and it will put this entire result into a. Whatever be the value of this expression, it will be put into a. Okay, so now let's start with another also. This is 2015 asked question. The question goes like a cube plus b cube. Now write this in the form of what? In the form of again a Java expression. So what you will do, what a cube plus b cube means, that a into a plus b into b. Okay, this goes like this. So that's simple as that, you don't have to do anything. But if teacher says no, you have to use mat functions, then go for mat function. It will be mat.par a raised to the power 2 plus mat.par b raised to the power 2. Okay, you can give both the answers. This answer is also correct and this answer is also correct. Okay, now it depends upon your teacher what they want. So you can give in board examinations, both are correct. After that, we have another question, now a tricky one. Z is equals to x cube plus y cube. Okay, and then x, y divide by z. Okay, now what you have to do in this is, some people will do like x cube into x cube into x cube, this in the entire bracket, then plus, then y cube into y cube into y cube, and then they will put x into y divide by z. You can go for this, but as a programmer, what I suggest is to do is mat.par x raised to the power 3 plus mat.par y raised to the power 3. Okay, and then x into y, then divide by z. Okay, why I'm asking you to use mat.par? Had it been 31, x raised to the power 31, so you can write x into x into x 31 times. For that you have to go for the mat.par function. So it's better you start using this mat.par function as soon as possible. Next we can take is a plus b raised to the power n and divide by under root of 3 plus b. Okay, so this is your program. What you will do in this, again we will using the mat function. So I request you to please go and study about mat library functions. These are the important one for Java statements. So it will be mat.par. Okay, and in this we will write a plus b comma raised to the power n. Okay, whatever be the expression, and that raised to the power n, divide by, and then now we will use mat.sqrt to get the under root of it. Mat.sqrt, and what we have to do is 3 plus b. Okay, so that's it. We got our mat.sqrt. So it's maths.sqrt. We have to get the sqrt of 3 plus b. So we will put this and it's simple. After this, we can also have another type of the question that I'm giving you. The another type of the question comes out is a different one. in this you have to write the values of sine and tan. So this question is also an important, you must know all these type of the questions. Okay, so we have is under root of sine x plus tan inverse x plus cos x. Okay, so this is the question. It's a very tricky question but a very simple one also if you have your concepts clear. So it will be first of all mat.sqrt, because the entire thing is in the sqr in the under root. After this we will take a bracket, and then here for the sine we have a inbuilt function mat.sine and x. Then we will have is mat.a tan, because it is an inverse given out here, so it will be a tan. And had it been sine inverse, so we would be taking sine inverse x, so it would be a sine. Okay, for the inverse we take a, and for the normal we go for the simple only. Okay, and plus mat.cos x. Okay, so this is our entire function we have to write for this. Very easy one. Okay, next we have is under root of a plus b whole square, raised to the power 4, and then we have to take the square root. So another, first of all we are seeing the square root, so we have to go for the square root mat.sqrt, and inside that we have to put mat.power a plus b to the power what, 4, and that's it, a simple. So first of all we will, what this function will compile out, a plus b raised to the power 4, and then it will see, oh, a mat.sqrt, so put a sqrt, we have to put a under root for it. After this we have another easy one is ut plus half ft square. If you are a physics student, you must be knowing this is the formula for the gravity. Okay, so let's put out in the mathematics. So it will be u into t plus, oh, let's keep it in bracket, plus, and what it will be, f into t into t. Okay, and then entire divide by 2. So that's it. We can have this also. If you want, you can put this entire function and then out u plus t. That's pretty easy for you. Okay, next is another easy one. It's p is equals to, here what it is, it goes simple, p is equals to 3.86 minus y raised to the power 6 upon 5y. So please pause it and then see the answer, or I can just directly write it is 3.86 minus mat.power, okay, it is y by 6, y comma 6. Okay, and then we can put this in a bracket again and then divide it by 5 comma y, 5 into y again in bracket, so that the computer know, okay, this part is 1 and this is another part. So what the computer will do after compiling, it will go for 3.86 minus mat.power y comma 6, it will write written here, and then we can have 5 into y, so means 5 into y. Okay, if you, one more thing, that if you don't put y into 5 into y in bracket, then what will happen? Had it been just put a, let's see, okay, what will happen if we don't put out here? Just have a glance over this. If y dot 5 is not in the bracket, what will be the compile time? What will be the error in our code? I will put this in another thing. So we will just put 5 into y. So this is my 5 into y. So what will happen as the compiler goes from left to right, and from the baud mass also, division comes first. So it will do 3.86 y raised to the power 6. First it will what do? It will divide this entire expression by 5. Okay. And then it will multiply by y. So the expression comes out to be 8.36 minus 5 raised to the power 6 upon 5 and into then y. Okay, so this comes out to be wrong. What we wanted was 5y, and what we got 5 and then entire sum multiplied by y. This is wrong. So you have to make sure to keep the denominator part in a bracket and a numerator part whole in a bracket when you are dividing, so that this type of the error doesn't come. So I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, kindly go and share the videos with your friends, and soon I will be making the topic video on what are the math library. Thanks for watching.